The Opera House and Harbour Bridge looked amazing against the evening sky, ready for an amazing show. The structures were bathed in a soft golden glow, their reflections dancing on the water's surface. It was a sight to behold, a perfect blend of natural beauty and human ingenuity. The anticipation in the air was palpable as everyone waited for the first burst of fireworks to light up the sky. As 2024 came to an end, everyone in the city felt excited. The crowd's energy was infectious, with people of all ages and backgrounds coming together to celebrate. Laughter and cheers echoed through the night. As the final moments of the year ticked away, it was a time of reflection and hope, as everyone looked forward to the possibilities that the new year would bring. Tourists and locals, caught up in the energy, waited for the amazing fireworks that would start the new year. The diverse crowd, a beautiful mosaic of cultures and backgrounds, stood united in their anticipation. As the clock struck midnight, the first fireworks exploded in the sky, painting it with vibrant colors. Cheers erupted from the crowd, marking the beginning of a new chapter. It was a moment of pure joy and celebration, a perfect start to the new year. All over the world, people were saying goodbye to the old year and hello to the new one. But in Australia, the party felt extra special. Sydney, shining in the late afternoon sun, was one of the first big cities to welcome 2025. Millions of people around the world watched, waiting for their own parties to start, amazed by what was happening in Sydney. The city was full of people from different countries, showing how diverse Australia is. You could hear lots of different languages, everyone celebrating together, hoping for a great new year. Sydney Harbour, one of the world's most beautiful harbours, was about to become a beautiful show of lights and sounds. The quiet waves seemed to whisper secrets to the waiting crowds. The first stars started to shine in the sky like diamonds on a dark blanket. The Harbour Bridge, a giant made of steel, was covered in thousands of lights ready to explode with colour. The Opera House, shining bright under the lights, was ready to be the star of the show, a symbol of Australia's exciting culture. Explosion to light up the sky. The vibrant hues and intricate patterns were set to create a visual symphony that would be remembered for years to come. This year, the organisers did an even better job. They took the feedback from previous years and made significant improvements. The planning started months in advance, with teams working around the clock to ensure everything was perfect. The result was a show that was not only bigger, but also more synchronized and spectacular than ever before. 80 new places to launch fireworks were added to the Harbour Bridge, making the show stretch for almost 5 miles along the water. This expansion allowed for a more immersive experience, with fireworks launching from multiple points, creating a 360-degree spectacle that enveloped the audience in a sea of light and sound. At 9 o'clock, the sky lit up with the family fireworks. This segment was designed to be more gentle and whimsical, perfect for the younger audience. The colors were softer, and the patterns were playful, creating a magical atmosphere that delighted children and adults alike. Kids were amazed, their eyes wide open. The wonder and excitement on their faces were a testament to the enchanting power of fireworks. For many, this was their first experience of such a grand display, and it was a moment they would cherish forever. Parents held them up high so they could see the magic. It was a heartwarming sight, families coming together to share in the joy and wonder of the night. The fireworks served as a backdrop to countless memories being made, each explosion a punctuation mark in the story of the evening. But this was just a small part of the show. The main event was still to come, and the excitement in the air was electric. People gathered along the waterfront, their eyes fixed on the horizon, waiting for the clock to strike midnight. This year's party was extra special. The fireworks also celebrated Australia's Indigenous people and their history. The crowd, "This is on my bucket list," shouted Meg Brown, a tourist from the UK, her face shining with excitement. "I can't believe I'm really here." Close by, Roman and Monica Gazanek, a couple from Germany, held each other, amazed by the show. "It's famous for a reason," Monica whispered. Millions of people watched the fireworks on TV, their faces lit up by the bright lights. From Times Square to Trafalgar Square, from the Eiffel Tower to the Taj Mahal, the world waited, sharing this exciting moment. And then it happened. At midnight, the sky above Sydney Harbour exploded with colour. Fireworks with trails of gold and silver sparks shot into the sky, bursting into 1,000 shining stars. Red, blue, green and yellow lights danced across the sky. 2025 arrived with a huge show of light and sound that echoed across the harbour. The last firework faded, leaving a little smoke in the sky. It was quiet for a moment, like the world was taking a breath. Then the quiet turned into cheering, whistling and clapping. People hugged each other, their faces lit up by the fireworks arrived, and with it the promise of a new year, a fresh start for dreams and adventures. The celebrations from the night before were still fresh in everyone's minds. The streets were filled with laughter and joy as people reflected on the memories made and the hopes for the future. It was a time of renewal, a chance to leave behind the challenges of the past year and look forward to the opportunities that lay ahead. The city was buzzing with excitement, each person carrying their own dreams and aspirations for the year to come. It was a shared moment of hope, a collective belief that the best was yet to come. The fireworks over Sydney Harbour were more than just a show, they were a symbol of hope and the human spirit. Each burst of colour and light was a reminder that even in the darkest of times, there is always a reason to celebrate. The fireworks lit up the night sky, creating a dazzling display that left everyone in awe. It was a moment of pure magic, a celebration of life and the endless possibilities that the new year held. The reflections of the fireworks on the water added to the spectacle, creating a mesmerizing scene that would be etched in the memories of all who witnessed it. They reminded us that even when things are hard, there is always light, always beauty, and always something to celebrate. The fireworks were a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a reminder that no matter what challenges we face, we can always find a reason to smile. The night was filled with cheers and applause as people came together to celebrate the start of a new year. It was a moment of unity, a shared experience that brought people closer together. The fireworks were a beacon of hope, a symbol of the strength and determination that lies within the beaches to the busy cities. On the beaches, people danced to the rhythm of the waves, while in the cities, streets were filled with music and laughter. The festive atmosphere was contagious, drawing everyone into the celebration. It was a time when strangers became friends, united by the shared joy of welcoming a new year. But the most exciting place was Sydney, where the world-famous fireworks were about to start. As dusk settled over the city, the skyline transformed into a canvas of twinkling lights. Crowds gathered at Sydney Harbour, their eyes fixed on the iconic landmarks. The Sydney Opera House and Harbour Bridge stood majestically, ready to be the backdrop for the night's grand spectacle. The Sydney